What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Build and Battle MTG. If you're new, my name is Austin, and today we're going to be going over 5 commander cards that I've been playing that are super amazing and I think could bring value to your commander deck. And before we get started, please take a moment to subscribe. We just hit 468 subscribers, which is huge. Thank you for all my subscribers out there, and it really helps us out a ton. The first card on the list today is Rada, Heart of Keld. It's a 3-drop for 1 red and green, 3/3, legendary creature, elf warrior, so this could be your commander, I guess. As long as it's your turn, Rada has first strike, which is awesome. And then it says you may look at the top card of your library anytime, and you may play lands from the top of your library. So this is going to allow you to hit a bunch of extra land drops each turn, and then you also have this nice attacking 3/3 first strike. And then you can pay 6, and Rada gets plus X until end of turn, where X is the number of lands you control. So just don't play anything on your main phase and attack with Rada, and it's just like this giant threat now. And it also has first strike, so if they block with something huge, then you can just one-shot it with this ability, and then just play, if you don't want to, use the ability, just play your stuff in your second main phase and you're chilling. So yeah, I like this card a lot. I play it in my landfall commander deck, and it just allows me to hit land drops like whenever I want to. So yeah, I think this card's really cool. Next up is Price of Progress, and this card is insane in the right commander deck. It's a 2-drop for 1 in a red, instant. Price of Progress deals damage to each player equal to twice the number of non-basic lands that player controls. Okay, so you have to run this in a very specific deck, and I would recommend mono red because you're not going to need a bunch of non-basic lands. But in Commander, all your opponents have non-basic lands all the time. Like Command Tower is just an auto include in any multicolored commander deck. That being said, you do have to make sure that your deck has, I'd say, less than 5 non-basic lands. But that's totally fine in like a Kranko Mob Boss deck when all you need is mountains, really. I mean, unless you're going like CEDH. But so this can dish out like easily 16 damage to each of your opponents. And it's at instant speed too. So I like this card a lot, and it's definitely fun. Also, with like Torbrand as your commander, this could be insane. Karazzicar the Itaron is an amazingly fun card, and it's pretty good too. It's a 5-drop for 3 black-red. 5/5 legendary creature Beholder. When you attack a player, tap target creature that player controls and goad it. And when you goad a creature, it means until your next turn, that creature attacks each combat if able, and attacks a player other than you if able. And it says whenever an opponent attacks one of your opponents, you and the attacking player each draw a card and lose 1 life. So if you have this out, this is going to incentivize your opponents to attack another opponent, which is awesome. And if they do, then they draw and lose a life, which is really good for both you and them because you get to draw and lose a life as well. So that's awesome. And then also you can attack with a giant 5/5 creature and tap their best blocker and goad it so that they have to attack an opponent. And this just causes a bunch of chaos on the board, and I've found that this card is very, very good. It's also like extremely fun to play too, which is really big for me. Next up, we have Bident of Thousa. It's a 4-drop for 2 and 2 blue, legendary enchantment artifact, and it says whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card, and you can pay 2, tap it, and creatures your opponents control attack this turn if able. So this, just like the last card, can stir up a bunch of chaos on the board, forcing your opponents to attack, which is amazing, especially if they only have like their commander out and a few other creatures. And a deck that I think this shines extremely well in is any type of flyers deck, because flyers are hard to block, and whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. So yeah, you're going to draw a bunch of cards off this thing, and then it does have that second ability to just totally ruin someone's day, and it's an amazing card. And last on the list, we have Elemental Bond. It's a 3-drop for 2 and a green enchantment, and it's very simple and very good. It says whenever a creature with power 3 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. So this is just going to draw you a bunch of cards over the course of a game, and is very good in any commander deck that is dropping decently big creatures. So yeah, I like this card a lot. It lets you, you know, play a creature, draw, play a creature, draw, play a creature, draw, and just kind of loop that every single turn. And I just find a lot of value in this card. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to like and subscribe. It really helps us out a lot. We'll see you in the next video.